I'm Logan. I'm 16 years old, and if I have 100 words a day, I'll spend 99 for problems and 1 for hello.
I'm Mia Yet. I'm 17 years old, and I always talk it seems that words are like tickets to the park. There are few of them, and they end when Q reaches the very steep slides.
I'm Carter Kiv. I'm 18 years old, and my coach says 5 is enough for me. W words: run, jump, yes, no, got it. But I have today. Limit 200. Sorry, for the rich one life.
I'm Jade Stoddard. I'm 15 years old, and my bracelet is every morning as an alarm clock of poverty. 90 words. Thank you for equal opportunities. Yes.
I'm Finn Din. I'm 16 years old, and if the system counts words, I count the system. I've already found 2 bugs and 1 way to trip it up.
Let's get this straight. How much do you have on your bracelet now? Mine 87. And yes, I wasted it on good morning to the security guard, because politeness is my defect.
69. I talked to my mom on the way, and the bracelet counts. Even is unfair.
183. I'm saving because Mr. Wilkes is boring on history, but penalties for yawning are new chapter.
52. Because in math class I asked, "Can I give an example?" And 2 words turned into a 10-point penalty as there's a trigger for the word can.
19.5. I was walking, silently, trained in telepathy. It doesn't work, but the limit is not lit.
Telepathy is cool, but we need something real. I feel I'm fed up with the system, so I don't want that. My hellos were worth it like coffee.
It would funny if it wouldn't be so empty. The corridors became quieter, like as if we were washed in.
Administration says that we learn to appreciate precision of speech. I call this tax on life.
And I call this filter. Someone is given 200 words. Some say 90. Let me guess. Performance rating magically does it affect?
It does. I downloaded the PDF Politics Lexicap, and there in small print, the individual norm is calculated based on the total factors. Hello, totality.
Okay, let's get specific. How we this, we break it. Not with slogans, but with steps.
Before how to break, you need to understand where it's holding on. In bracelets? In microphones above the doors? In cameras?
At practice, microphones jammed. The meter works on the bracelet. It listens to your voice imprint, considers pauses and syllables. The coach said, "Don't swear in your head. The system hears you." It was a joke, but I'm not sure.
Listen, Bell, -1 word each. Welcome to the school where silence cheaper.
By the way, about cheaper, I have theory. Words can be folded, not postponed until tomorrow, but shifted. Between us, I saw a class pool option in the admin panel.
Wait, admin panel? Since when did you admin?
I'm not an admin. I'm curious. Last week cleaner, I left my tablet in the library and it opened there. Demo version for teachers. I took a picture of the menu and then repeated it at home. Request. The main thing is to know how to ask.
Now you speak in riddles and eat our words. Explain briefly.
In each class, there is general reserve of words. If someone is silent productively, the system considers this is a contribution and replenishes the pool. The teacher can distribute, but no one distributes. The pool accumulates and lies dead.
Why? No one distributes?
Because the teacher writes about the distribution report. For the report, to him give words. He chooses keep silent.
Great. So they're lying around somewhere. Our unused yes and no one touches it.
Then the plan is simple. Get to the pool and open the gate. But how?
Yes, another bug. The system is bad distinguishes unison. G, when 20 votes pronounce the same word at the same time. G, she is lost. Hi, who exactly spoke? Unclear, and the part of speech does not count to no one. G.
Well, this is a choir. We can sing the word freedom and not waste anyone's money. Or almost.
It sounds beautiful and naive, and we're for it. We'll be removed from the competition for life.
We've already been removed. We've been given bracelets instead of votes.
I like the choir, but this frontal attack, and I need door on the side. Finn, do you have access to the settings?
Indirectly. Die. There is one in the bracelet. Service mode for replacement batteries. Combination touches, and it is displayed diagnostic code. If the code is collected from 5 bracelets, you get the key to the class.
Are you kidding me? This is how puzzle that came up with board engineer?
I love puzzles. How about do it with your hands?
Tap the bracelet in this rhythm. Short, short, long. Pause, long. And say the word quorum. The system thinks that gathered adults and shows the icon.
What if let's make a mistake minus words?
According to my tests, -0. She just ignores them.
I'm ready. Let's go to the storage room next to the library. After stories. The camera is dead there, but what if... what? We consider mops.
I'll come, but I have time by then. We'll remain 20. I'll save and only talk when necessary.
I'll bring a gym bag in case we need to leave quickly. Fits 3 textbooks and an idea.
I have Will 15. If Mr. Hale again will turn on the discussion circle, I'll remain silent. There, and that's it. Equals, I'm losing.
Agreed. And now for history. We conserve words like batteries in winter.
Meet me in the pantry. And yes, if you see signs saying words are not toys, don't laugh out loud. The system counts laughter for interjections.
I will laugh with eyes they more free.
You can tell she's an artist right away. Let's go study.
Let's go keep silent.
Let's go count. Dot.
Let's go to win.
I hate that moment before something important, when all seems normal, and then not anymore. How much do I have left? 53. Not bad.
160. I kick the words for later, like ball and reserve.
38. I breathe letters.
90. I hardly spoke in history, but listened 20 minutes about the colonies where people were restricted. That's all. Favorite hypocrisy of the day.
Well, pantry?
Storage room. Door. The counter creaks. Does it count creaking as a sound?
It would be funny, but no. Ready for the rhythm?
Ready? Plus. Short, short, long, plus, pause, long. Shall we say the word together?
It's not advisable to do it together. The system hears it unison and gets confused. We need to take turns.
Right. Logan, you start.
Knocking. Short, short, long, pause, long. I say quorum. The bracelet blinked.
Mine move. I knock. Quorum. Wow, he gave it away. Vibration. Like as if understood.
Now it's me. Quorum. An icon appeared. A small key.
Me. Quorum. I have a key and numbers like coordinates.
I'm closing. Quorum. Excellent. I have the code was QRM5CCLAS entry. This is not a password, it's ID. You need to enter it in the teacher panel.
Where is the panel?
In the library, on the counter, under the sign that says, "Silence is golden." Ironic, yes.
How much? This will it take?
Not enough. I'll speak with my hands and eyes, but out loud only letters.
If someone comes in, we depict that we are looking for textbook step.
A textbook on freedom of speech.
Go ahead.
I'll be right there. I'm laughing with my eyes, as I promised.
Tab, Class 11B, Field, Quorum. Entering, done. The word pool has appeared. Here it is, 348, undistributed. This is our quiet lunches past months.
Can we transfer to Jade? She has always miserable.
Stop. It's beautiful, but it's wrong. If we'll just throw words at me, the system will remain. Let's treat the symptom.
Then let's give it a test. One by one, and let's see what will happen. If the system notices, we'll understand what...
I hand out one to everyone in the class. D with my finger, without words. D done. Nothing. Sirens.
There's a +1 on the bracelet. This is like a coin that you found on the asphalt. Warm, but hungry.
So what next?
Next, we take everything. Not for ourselves, but for us. We use the pool bypass reports and roll out everyone is 20, just to warm up. And at the same time, chorus.
I'm in. I'm clicking. Distribute. Equally. Yes. Everyone has plus 20 in the 11th. The teachers will think that this is a reward system.
We have a new one. Air. Right now. But this is not the end. It is necessary to make the pool become an ocean, not a bowl.
Choir. Big change. Everyone is at the stairs. Pronounce one word. Which one?
Don't take any chances with freedom. It's a trigger word. I read the list of potentially aggressive warn. There is freedom, rights, strike warn.
It's funny that freedom is aggressive. Then together. A simple word, not on the list. And accurate.
The system will try spread among the voices, but if we let's collect 50 man in unison, she will lose half. And most importantly, we will add noise to the models. We'll have to restart.
Let's be more specific. We'll say together, and then immediately say, can you hear? 2 words, but the second is a question. Let the system answer itself.
How we let's call people if the words are paid?
I'll take it. Board from gym, and I'll write with a marker on the stairs. Now, one word. No votes.
What if Will the head teacher come?
Him too obeys the bracelet. If he will talk, he will spend mind limit. They love limits more than us, but not infinitely.
5 minutes until recess. How many minutes left for everyone?
40. I'll keep quiet, like a Google Doc.
140. I am a loudspeaker, but without words.
25. I'm saving it for the finale.
70. And one secret. If fast repeat the system does not count the syllables, this is a word, but sometimes thinks. It's better not to risk it.
I knew it. You tested,
The bell rings. Let's go.
I'll take the marker. Write large.
I stand by the stairs and start the stopwatch. On 3, unison.
I will gather people with my eyes. They will understand. Promise.
They're already approaching Jaws. They are reading board and nod. This is even more beautiful than posters.
3, 2, 1.
Together.
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 Do you hear?
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 The bracelet froze for a second.
I have 2. He thinks.
He miscounted. Minus. 0.
He said, please remain silent. Funny.
Physics teacher is coming. He is silent, and he has. The bracelet is also blinking.
Again?
One more time. 3, 2, 1.
Together.
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 Do you hear?
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 The board flashed. The system reset. Counting on the site. We break her lightly.
I feel like air became heavier and lighter simultaneously.
It's strangely beautiful. No one's shouting, no one's leading, and that's it. Equals, it's clear.
This is just the beginning, but if we let's continue, they will be blocked the stairs, and they will bring in fines for unison.
They're already sending it. Message. Collective reactions are taken into account as one voice. Do not abuse it. They noticed, but are afraid to admit the bug.
So much the better. Now it's the library. Plan B. Since the pool is open, we can download all the unremoved words from the school and distribute them. Silent.
What if we get caught?
Then I'll say 5. Words, we don't steal. You keep quiet. Just kidding. I won't tell. I'll keep it. Limit.
To the library through the back passage. There are fewer cameras there.
I'll open the panel again. The quorum code is already in memory. I'm logging in. The school tab. Wow. The total pool is 20. 4,740. They saved in bundles.
These are ours. Day's birth, quarrels, confessions, everything that we didn't say.
We can't just click share to everyone. This will just a downpour on the desert. Beautiful and suspicious.
Let's do it in stages. 5 at a time. Now, 5 at a time after lessons. 5 tomorrow morning. They won't trace where from.
And we'll leave the part on the big one finale, when we won't just hand out words, we'll turn them off counter.
How shall we turn it off?
Overload. If the system can't handle unison, imagine assembly. The whole hall says together in 3 different rhythms. The algorithm will get confused, and at that moment, we are in the panel. Let's click Restart Control. It will ask you to confirm silence, and let's give her some noise.
You only who invented the revolution between 52 and 25. Greatness.
I'm for it, but for the assembly, needed reason.
Tomorrow is Effective Speech Day. They will gather the hall to brag statistics. Fate favors irony.
Then schedule. Today we give out 5s. Everyone, quiet. In the evening, throw in chats, posters without words, only hints. Tomorrow, 3 rhythms. Together. I'll prepare timers on bracelets to everyone. Know your rhythm by vibration.
How you will force bracelets vibrate according to your scenario.
There is in service mode, function, test vibration. If send them a code from panels, they vibrate given consistency. Teachers are lazy, but engineers lazier.
You're going to jail. They'll put us in jail for this if they catch us.
We won't get caught. Because we are too a lot. Even if they'll catch it, what they take away my words already.
We'll give out high fives. Finn, the button is yours.
Pressed it. Done. Everyone in the library's bracelets flashed. No one understood. It just felt better. Breathe.
I want to say something luxurious and loud, but I'm saving. I'll just say thank you.
I want to say you're welcome, but that's 3 words. I'll say please.
I'll say one thing. Further.
I am together.
I'm ready.
We need to leave gracefully, without slamming the door, without sprinting. Just disappear.
I'll take the book so that all looked naturally. History of rhetoric. Irony again smiles.
I'll take anatomy. Running. Everyone has their role.
I'll take it. An empty notebook. Tomorrow I'll write there the first thing I want to say without a counter.
I'll take. Nothing. That's enough for me. Code in the head.
Tomorrow at the assembly we have 3 rhythms. How let's distribute.
The first rhythm is slow. 3 pause, 1 pause, 2. The second is fast. 1, 1, 1 pause, 3. The third is syncopated. 2 pause, 3 pause, 1. I know it sounds how drum party, but bracelets they will tell you.
I can lead visually hand counting for those nearby. This is also without words.
And I'll arrange the people in the room. Team, sports, logistics.
And if something goes wrong, I'll say it out loud. We'll 0 after this. It doesn't matter.
Nothing will go wrong. It will just go our way.
You speak like as if you have endless limit on faith.
Faith is not taken into account for now.
By the way, about by, I found it in the system. Hidden hint. In the help menu, the phrase, the collective voice exceeds any single signal. This was not written by lawyers, but by engineers. They ourselves know that we are a bug for them algorithm.
So we are theirs. Patch.
And our patch, it's called Together, Paradoxical and Simple.
I have 40 words left. I want to save them for tonight.
I'm 27. I want to talk to my mother without whispering.
120. That's enough for me not to just say yes to the coach.
20. That's enough for me. Say, I love you to a brother who stopped calling because a word is more valuable.
60. Enough for me to clear the panel tomorrow and hit reset.
Let's agree. No heroics today. None. Trigger words. Only breathing and plan.
I agree. And one more thing. Can I ask a question, even if this -2?
Come on.
What if tomorrow doesn't work out? If they prepared countermeasures? If they have any bypass for unison?
Then we will speak 1 by 1, and 10 by 10, and 100 by 100. We will speak in such a way that we will all equals heard, because the system is based on the fact that we agreed to keep silent. We no longer agree.
And if all of it breaks, I'll find a new bug. Systems. People build. People make mistakes. We are people too, and we were mistaken that surrendered.
I like it. This answer. It smells freedom, but does not spend this word.
You a poet without unnecessary things syllables.
Okay, let's go. I'll distribute the landing plan to the teams in the hall this evening. No words, just arrows.
I'll send a picture into the chats. 3 lines, 3 rhythms, 3 colors. Even if they will delete it, people have already seen it.
And I will ping bracelets closer to midnight. Vibration will save rhythms.
Tomorrow we come not as students, but as a voice, and we speak one word that doubles echo.
I can already hear the room moving.
And the system twitches.
And I am like, we are not afraid anymore.
And I'm like, in the logs appears inscription, inconsistency, streams.
With you, even revolution sounds. How laboratory.
That's it. Laboratory. We are experimenting with an algorithm that was experimented on us.
Finale this series, beautiful but unsaid. Let's write it down. Promise.
5 promises, to each his own.
Mine. If I have, there will be a word. It will be yours.
Mine. If there is fear, I will talk about it and not swallow it.
Mine. If I have will song, it won't be to lull the truth to sleep.
Mine. If I have, there will be power. She will lift, but not crush.
Mine. If I have will 0, that's all I have equals I will choose to speak.
And one thing in common. Together.
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 See you tomorrow, choir members without notes.
See you tomorrow, engineers without keyboards.
See you tomorrow, team without a coach.
See you tomorrow, votes without a price tag.
Until tomorrow, system without guarantees.
And if they write to you, be silent. Write on your palm, together.
Already written.
I'm on the wrist, right on the bracelet.
I'm on a notepad, big stabbed like a heading.
And I'm in the code. Let will read the one who thinks that, reads us.
See you at the assembly.
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 See you at the assembly. The beginning of the form.
I woke up with a thought and one word, and this word beats in the chest like a metronome, because today, we stop be numbers.
I'm listening. The bracelet vibrates. And I hear not a code, but a beat. And I feel calm because we agreed in advance to hear each other.
I checked the seating chart and the exit plan, and I have enough words to say at the right moment exactly that will hold wave, but won't splash her.
I put markers in my pocket. How talismans. Although I'm going to speak with my voice, and it's important for me to know that my hands won't shake, when lips they will say the most simple and the most exact.
I open the panel on my phone and on my school terminal. I see the vibration menu. I have set 3 rhythm patterns, and now I am checking that all the bracelets receive a soft short push, not alarm.
I have 29 words, and each looks like a coin that can throw it into the fountain. But today, fountains have no bottom and no guards.
I have 19 words, and I leave 2 for home because love shouldn't wait approval's regulations, and I give the rest to our hall without change.
I have more than 100 words, and I find it funny that I used to think this victory, and today I understand that real victory, when there are no accounts. But what's the point? There is.
I have 18 words, and I'm not afraid to go to 0 if 0 will stop me shackles, and will become point countdown for us all.
I have 50-something, and 30 I'm ready for them give it to the code, so that the code gives us the silence of the system and the volume of people.
Let's meet at the entrance to the assembly hall, and I consider with my eyes how many hands are shaking, and I see how shiver becomes in sync, as if we ran the same distance inside heads.
I'm showing with fingers 3, 2, 1, and close nod, distant read air, and for the first time I believe that gestures will grow in voices.
I put people into 3 quadrants, and it's like a constellation. Players at the last possession, well, only instead of we have a word for throw, which flies not into the ring, but into each one.
I walk past the rows and catch glances, and with my eyes I say, "You are not alone," and I don't have to waste a sound to understand how the interlocutor speaks becomes warmer.
I see on the panel, demo mode, efficiency, and it's funny to me because now they will see demonstration, at all another efficiency that cannot be accommodated their graphics.
We agreed to start on 3, and I can feel the 3 going in my throat like as if the word requires jump and then land exactly in rhythm.
I raise my hand and count, to everyone whom he sees, and it seems to me that even those who looks at the floor, they hear, because floor vibrates with anticipation.
Sector 1 is ready for slow, and Sector 2 is ready for fast, and Sector 3 is ready for syncopation. And I know that this is not music for the sake of music. It is code for the sake of an exit.
I'm ready for the first one note. Although our language is not musical notebook, and I like it, think that we were playing the party that it is forbidden, stop click.
I'm sending light signal and bracelets respond. And this is our conditional whistle, which will not be understood, no warning protocol.
3.
Together.
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 Do you hear?
Do you hear these?
Do you hear?
Do you hear?
Do you hear?
Second wave, fast pace, and I smile because the word turns into a pulse that impossible to charge.
Together.
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 Do you hear?
Do you hear?
Do you hear?
Do you hear? Missing.
Do you hear?
I notice how at the edge of the stage the status is flashing, and I know that this means overload. And I get this feeling in my chest. Lightness, as if we removed a burden off everyone's shoulders.
I see the sign saying, "Keep quiet," and I whisper, "No." And that no sounds, how bell that disperses the fog.
The panel asks, confirm, silence, and I click cancel because we have a different protocol. To confirm with noise, those who have been silent for a long time.
Syncopation.
Together.
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 Do you hear?
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 Now it seems that the hall breathes with one organism, and I feel warm, like at home, where nobody counts sighs.
I say one word out loud to it, settled over the crack statuses. Speak.
I add a second word that doesn't ask permissions because it is a right, not a request. Now.
The panel opens service menu because our quorum is 5 activated, and I see speech control restart limits. And there are 2 options, and I know which one concerns future.
Reset.
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 This is my first time. I pronounce this word without feeling that I sign my own emptiness, because reset is not a void, but a button to start over without a noose.
I'm holding my breath, like our holding the last note to her. Those who heard always left until the end.
I look at my hands and I realize that today, strength is not in the fist, but in the open hand palms, which raises if someone stumbled on the word.
I put a mental point and immediately transform, put it in a colon, because after filming counter, there should not be silence, but a listing of what we return.
I press reset. I see how counters fade away as a dash replaces numbers like screen. It says maintenance mode, and below it appears a tiny wait, and I don't wait, I act.
We fill in calibration not with their phrases but with ours. And it looks like children write on the wall mine alphabet over the old one, because old I forgot the letter we.
Let's give systems so much together that she stopped distinguishing separate cells and recognized the common tissue.
I put together in the first box, and it seems to me that I'm signing. The manifesto is short, powerful, and for everyone.
I put together in the second box, and I feel like inside stops tremble. This line about individual norm.
I'm massively. I fill in all the fields together. And in the last one I write, do you hear, in the line, and the panel responds, excessive correlation. And I laugh at the word that recognizes our agreement. How error.
In the hidden in the section, I see decentralization, and I like the way the button looks every day, like a switch in the hallway that everyone passed by, but no one flicked.
If we'll ask names, we call only yours, so that responsibility did not dissolve, but settled where it belonged. In our 5, as in the core.
I'm ready to sign with my voice and burn it behind me. Bridges across which they return to. It's more convenient this way, because convenience too often was another word for chains.
Enter us letter by letter, and let it be on the panel will remain our. The names are not like suspects. I mean how co-authors.
I type in Logan, Mia, Carter, Jade, Finn, and turn on rotation, so no one became new overseer. I press transmit, and it seems to me that at the wall-opened window.
The board changes the title, and I don't believe it. Eyes. I can't hear yet. Internal, click, because inscription, voices, belong community, sounds louder than any hymn.
I exhale as if past exam that no one prescribed it, and I quietly say to myself, it worked. And for the first time, this word does not steal from me. Nothing.
I'm raising palm and I call the hall. Simplest sentence without embellishment, because decorations were imposed on us. How replacement meaning. Say everything you've been saving up.
I add, don't be afraid, and it's not a command, but a permission. That no one should was issue, but we all it was equally printed on general rights.
The panel suggests closed session, and I leave it open as leave doors in the heat, so that air walked, and let anyone who, if he wants, he will see that the button is breathing.
I want to say speech not because now can a lot, but because I owe it for a long time, and I'm starting without acceleration, so that every word fell into place. How stone in the bridge over which they will go, other.
Speak, and I will hear. Between words, because there is silence now. It's also ours, and it's not filled with fines.
And if it will rock, no, I will ensure. No, but I will not intercept, because this is not mine race. No, this is general.
And if you're scared, I'll say go on for you. And you will not continue from stubbornness, but from the right.
And if the panel will break, it won't break voices because they've already left from interface to the area.
We lived under ruler, which pretended to be the sky, and thought that the sky had a scale, and we had a tariff, and we bought I love at a discount, and sold I don't want for silence, and rented out I to the regulations, and it seemed to us that it was safer this way, but it turned out that it was quieter, but not living.
We're so used to it. Save that. We have forgotten how to give. And today we give for the first time without counting, and I feel like In My Chest Again starts up. Mechanism songs that don't turn off. Brightness control.
I'm a long-time couplish. I thought that my strength was in brevity. No, but it is in choose the moment when short is a blow and long is a hug. And today I hug the audience with a simple, we are here.
I'm tired of being pocket language, that they pull it out by chance, and today I pulled it out myself completely and put it on the table, and there was nothing there. Fines. Only place.
I loved bugs because they honest. They show where the system was pretending that a person is a formula, and a person turned out to be a choir, and the choir does not fit into the one-by-one condition. And now even if they rewrite the code, they will have to rewrite us, and this impossible. Important to me.
If tomorrow here will return new bracelets, We'll tell them, wrong address, because our address is vote now, not on the wrist, but in mutual look where the word is born when to him it is necessary, not when can.
If tomorrow someone asks why we do this, we will say, because enough, and that's it. There will be no aggression, but a border that found together, and we will not lose again.
If they try tomorrow, lure us with convenience accounting, we will answer inconvenience choice, and we will choose each other again, and so on every day until the word together ceases to be heard be a slogan and will remain breathing.
If tomorrow someone again, if it turns out to be not enough, we won't draw he's normal. We'll sit down next to each other and share what can't be translated into numbers. And that's will be our new One School program.
If tomorrow they ask to return as was, we will show the changelog and leave a signature 5. And then we'll add a blank line for each one who will decide subscribe in your own voice.
I look at you, and I know that now any limits are written only where we ourselves, ask for a pause. And the pause ends be prison camera and becomes bench on which can sit down and wait for a friend.
I want to say I love to the whole hall, and this is not extravagance. It is new modesty when you're not embarrassed. The most important words.
I want to say proud, not as captain. How about member? And I like it feel that my I is neither higher nor lower. It is simply built in.
I want to say I hear to everyone who earlier thought that they couldn't hear him. And let him. This word will become habitual, not a feat.
I want to say done, but I understand that this is not the final road. This is stable, open source version source code, and each can make edits if they don't turn people into counter-Aries.
Then let's fix it so that no one got confused. Ours vote no longer a commodity. Ours pauses are not a penalty. Our together is not a password but a home.
Our can you hear me is not a test connections, but an invitation to speak.
Our zero out is not erasure memory and shut down those scales that did memory expensive.
Ours. The names on the panel are not a list of those responsible for the troubles, but a list of those who started it and continued.
Our rules are simple. Decentralization is not canceled. Rotation is not frozen. Access is not closed. And if someone forgets, the system does not roll back, but people remind.
I smile and feel like from me comes out old caution, and on her place comes lightness that is not confused with frivolity, but holds tightly.
I breathe and hear the audience breathing in response, and I understand that no more hide inhale, and this better than any certificate.
I look at the door and I'm not afraid that now from there will fly in a new order, because there are no more orders. Keys, volume, which they used.
I'm going to raise my hand and say the last thing for today. And that's the ladder does not close, but opens. Together.
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 Together. For my cob.